What is going on, everybody? I'm messing up. Sorry I'm late. I apologize. Setting up some things. I got started a little bit late. But how y'all doing? Hope you all having a great Friday. Hope you had a great week. Welcome back to another episode of the IE podcast. And that's it. That's all I got. How y'all doing? Taking a sip of my blueberry coffee. Delicious. Let's see. It's not a whole lot to me to go over my life because my life is boring. But I hope you all doing well. It's another Friday night. Hope you all having want to have a great weekend ahead of you because the 4th of July weekend is coming up. Hope you all have some good plans coming up. Other than that, let's see who's here in the chat. We got Mark Rose saying, "What's up? What's going on, Mark?" We got Don Machichiara says, "Hello, hello." Just pre-ordered the new Ultimate Steiner Brothers 2-pack from the Ringside. I haven't seen that one. I have to check that out. I might have to get that one as well. We got Disembowel saying, "What's going on? What's going on, Disembowel?" Hey, Tizzle says, "Hello, yum to blueberry coffee." Yes, blueberry coffee is delicious. And I do not know. This is a new face here. I do not know who this is, but what's up? I'm gonna call you G. I can't say the rest of that because I don't know. I'm assuming that's Japanese. I don't want to assume incorrectly. I'm assuming that's Japanese. But what's up? Welcome. Let's see. What's hot? It's hot out here. It literally is hot outside. Let's see. Let's talk about some comics first. Let's get into that. I did read the new Exodus comic from Image. It is a very interesting comic, which is awesome. It's pretty awesome. Oh, what's going on, Mirage? Yo, you messed me up, Mirage. You messed me up. It's a great comic by the Image, by some by some old creators with Image. But it's a very good book. It starts out with a guy explaining what happened, how he is the way he is, why he's like kind of radioactive. And it's kind of, I want to say like cyber futuristic Wild Wild West kind of. But it's very interesting. I did get the first issue. It is pretty good. So that's all I've really been kind of reading. I kind of been reading Creep, those like short stories that they used to produce back. I want to say like, what is it, the 70s? I want to say 60s or 70s. But I've been reading those, and I've been kind of going through those at the moment. So yeah, it's been probably a slow week for me reading. It's not been a whole lot going on. I kind of down. Haven't really done a lot of reading this week. Depending on what I've been interested in, what I read on my way home from training. But yeah, it's been pretty slow for me. But those are comics I recommend. Exodus, definitely. Thanks to ML for turning me on to the Facebook group. They've been awesome. I've seen some great stuff that they've been posting there. They even posted like the whole world, like how things are broken up in the world. So there's multiple comics in this world. But I definitely suggest to go out and take a look at it. Sorry, I forgot to bring this up as well. Let me get this here. While I'm pulling it up, let's see who else is joined here. We got Stryden. What's going on, Stryden? Dom says Ultimate Vader is coming to Target. Standard is WWF version. WCW's a Chase. Vader with the cape. Ooh, that is true. What's going on, Andrew? How you doing? Jay Lamb says, "Whoa, we got some new scenery up here." Yes, if you heard of, well, yeah, about like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Andrew M in the AA meeting. Is this the AA meeting? Yeah, AA meeting for Coffee's Anonymous. Let's see. Greg says, "Where is Moff Cosby? We want Moff Cosby." Yeah, okay. That's not gonna happen. No Moff Cosby tonight. Sorry. Hate to burst your bubble there, buddy. Hate to be that guy. Come on, why is this not bringing it up? Let's bring it up. There we go. All right. So I've seen a lot of people on my friends list on Facebook who are diehard Joe hands, and they were like, "Man, do I really need this?" And then they said to themselves, "Yes, they do really need this." So boycott me. That's what we're doing now? Thanks, Greg. Thanks. But the GI Joe Real American Hero Compendium set has gone gold. It's done. What should I say? It's gone gold. It's fully funded. As you can see, $3,748,046. Ridiculous. They said this is one of the highest selling comics on Kickstarter. Boy, you stop boycotting. Stop it, Andrew. But we hit all of the stretch goals on it. All the special missions, stretch goals. So we got more cards coming. Scroll down here a little bit and see what the rest of the stretch goals were. Man, I forgot how much stuff was just listed by itself with it. And as you can see, a lot of this stuff was gone, just straight up gone. But the stretch goals were spot glass added to book sets, double-sided bookmark added to all physical pledges, Joe die cut sticker added to all physical pledges, Cobra die cut sticker, Duke fold out poster by Andy Kubert added to every compendium one, Cobra Commander fold out poster by Andy Kubert, satin ribbons added to the compendiums, foil fever, foil added to all compendium covers, spines, and trading cards. Joe 4-inch patch and Cobra 4-inch patch as well. Cobra team fold-out poster added to every compendium. G.I. Joe team fold-out poster, as well. Added gilded edges to the compendium. Joe 1.5 enamel pin added along with a Cobra 1.5 pin. 500 more Larry Hama book plates added as well. Kickstarter exclusive comic. Tack on these stupid figures. Two more Kickstarter exclusive comic by G.I. Joe Year Book 1 by Larry Hama, cut included with all physical pledges. 2 more cards added by Ron Wingham. 2 more cards added by Ron Wagner. And 2 more cards added by Lee Weeks. Free Barron's archival print. Free Snake Eyes archival print. Free Storm Shadow archival print. Kickstarter exclusive G.I. Joe Real American number 21, the silent issue reprint with all physical pledges. Kickstarter exclusive comic G.I. Joe special number 1 reprint. Larry Hama foil card included with all physical pledges. Unsigned book plates added to all pledges. Larry Hama letter added to G.I. Joe 21 reprint. So there you go. That's a lot. A lot of stuff out there. He wants my man. And says, I actually like that figure. Hey, Four Feathers, what's up? Says, what's up, Dante? Everybody, just popping in real quick as I'm still running errands. Have to catch this on the rewind. All right, well, take care. Have a good night. Hope everything going well for you. Jalen says, I'm still on the fence for this. That's a lot of money, and I have to pay for my Gundams. Pay my Gundams off. On the fence for what? Because if you're talking about the Kickstarter, this is done. The Kickstarter is done. Omega says, I won't boycott Dante if I get that Baki. I'm sorry, you're not getting my Baki. Not getting my Baki. Never going to get my Baki. But special missions that were added also to Spirit and Freedom card added, Crocmaster added, Mutt and Junkyard Zarana cards added, Jinx, Wild Weasel, Tunnel Rat, Scrap Iron, Bazooka, and Gold Bug cards are all added on there. So, yo, look at this. Yo, Joe. This is a ton of stuff you're getting if you did back it. So freaking amazing. Skybound knocked it out of the park. Greg, why are you coming in here starting trouble today? I ain't starting no trouble with nobody. Here you are talking about boycotting me. So I'm gonna do some Moff Cosby for you. It's not a Moth Cosby kind of night, sir. Give me a second because these stupid figures knock down stuff. There we go. All right, let's see. Wait, good Lord, I tell you. All right, let's get into some stuff that I got this week. Let's see. Let's make this bigger. Let's tab this take up. All right. So some things I did get within the past 2 weeks. I got Batman, which I love so much. Shout out to Action Figure Skinny. I didn't do unboxing. I should have, and I forgot. I was kind of super excited to get this, but I finally got Dhalsim from Jada Toys. I love this figure. It is awesome. It's worth it. Yes, you do see it here. So I'm gonna wait real quick. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with this real quick here. So yes, I did get Hero from Amazon pretty cheap. And I also got Keldor, who I've been wanting for a while. He finally came back up on Amazon. I was finally able to grab him. I still need a couple more of the Revelation figures, and I'm done. Actually, I still need more of the Revolution figures too. Really? Let's see. Rob says Dante is hiding a stash of AOA comics off to the right. No, there's no AOA comics in this house. Thank you. Batman is definitely dope. Batman is one of those dopest figures I've gotten so far. Let's see. Don says BBTS finally got Dhalsim and Bison in stock. Yeah, my buddy just got his as well. He got the email for his, so he's going to be sending his out as well. Let's see. And did you get any Savage Crucible figures? Yes. So I did order some of the Savage Crucible figures when they had the in-stock sale. So I will say this: they are great looking. They're amazing. Great articulation on them. I only got 2 so far. I know they're going to be at ZolaCon in August. So I'm going to wait to see if I want to get some more. And I do know that, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit later too. I know that second wave pre-order went up as well today. But man, my biggest gripe with these is they don't stand. Like mainly this one here, he falls down a lot. But everything else is great about the figure. It's just these weak ankle joints. And it's kind of disappointing because I didn't back the Kickstarter, but man, these figures look amazing. It's just, I just wish they had better ankle joints on them so they can stand and I don't have to worry about them falling over. But other than that, I mean, they're great figures. They look amazing. See it like that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they just fall over. Like, it shouldn't be that way. And they knock everything else down with them when they fall over. They got some good tail articulation in them, which is awesome. But yeah, the one flaw with them is just the ankle joints for me. Other than that, they're great figures. Let's see what we got here. The King Keldor looks good. Yeah, King Keldor is awesome. Like, he is freaking amazing. I love this figure. He comes with 2 different heads, and then he comes with a crown that you can like take off. Like, the crown is removable, but I didn't understand like there's a very subtle difference between both heads. So it's just to me, I was like, all right, whatever. But the crown can fit on either head that you have on there. Strider says Big Bad just charging from Omega Motu Doctor Strange. No, I don't have that one, and it's not one that I really wanted. Sorceress Tila is great, Greg. I would definitely say get her. Andrew says, "How are the Street Fighter figures? Street Fighter figures, they're good. I love them. I have most. I have all of them, except for like the other color versions. But the next one I'm going to try to grab is Violent Ken from for the SDCC. But yeah, they're pretty amazing. I'm enjoying them. I got to agree with Omega. Says Street Fighter figures are superb. Don says, I'm getting a third Lemurian eventually. I'm gonna wait on the new wave pre-order. Glad it's such a long window. I can forward after SDCC. Yeah, I'm waiting as well too. I was hoping like the in-stock sale would have. I've seen a lot of people have issues with the legs, with excuse me, I should say with the ankle joints on these figures. And I was hoping the in-stock would be like the fixed ones, but I unfortunately I see that they weren't. Well, Grace says one big gripe I have with SC is their unarmored calves and arms are locked behind different gear packs. Oh yeah. Um, I wasn't really too worried about the unarmored parts, like the unarmored figures. I wanted to see like the armored ones, how they work with the armor. Because without armor, like the figure's gonna be, unhindered. So I wasn't too worried about that. I was worried more about like the issues that people were having with them and how they look and felt in hand. I would recommend them. But like I said, when they fix this issue here, yeah, it's a knockout part figure. Robert says those figures look amazing, but not as amazing as my store collectibles Jar Jar Binks. Wow, you have store collectibles Jar Jar Binks? Wow. Okay. I don't know what to even say about that. And I have two figures from the Wave 2. Oh, nice. Jalen says, "How about the SHF Jar Jar?" I don't fool with them. You know that, Jay. I don't fool with that. I don't fool with that fool. Rob says, "Wait for Street Fighter Alpha figures from Jada Toys." Yeah, hopefully it'll get to them soon. But I'm patient enough to wait for them to get through Street Fighter 2 to get to there. Dante, have you seen Street Fighter 6 M Bison? I put at least 5 hours on him combo training. You know what? I haven't played my Street Fighter 6 in a while. I've been playing mostly Call of Duty, and then now I'm sucked into Elden Ring DLC, the Shadow of the Earth Tree. So that's now my life at this point. And V Rising. J Lamb can attest to that. Like we were playing V Rising before DLC Earth Tree came out. Grayson says, Dante, with those two SC figures, you wanted to swap the arm to other bodies. Would it work, or are there fleshy bits on each that only work with the original body? I never tried to take the armor off of them. Looks like it's just a peg. You might have to heat and pop it so I can kind of show you a little bit. Get some light over here. So, like, there's a little peg right here, like right in here. I don't know how that will work. You might have. I've seen somebody who took apart a full Savage Crucible figure on the Facebook group. He had to heat and pop a lot of it. So you'll probably have to do that because this is on a peg because it does swivel. So it does have the swivel on there, but you can tell it's like, oh shoot, see how he's that it just pops off. It's just on a peg. Actually, let me put this back over here. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I need a lot of heat to swap parts. Yeah. See, there you go. So I'm saying you need some heat. I'm assuming you would need heat because a lot of it looks like just the armor just looks like it's just plugged into them. Andrew says, I like the Ryu figure with the beard. Is that from the same company? No, it's not. That is more from that Storm Collectibles. It's the forearm and calf armor that you swap the forearm. Let's see. You may have to heat and pop it too, because it doesn't pull off pretty easy. It doesn't pull off easily. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know. It's twisting. Let's see. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah. I want to repeat. Yeah, you definitely got to heat. You got to heat and pop these bad boys. It was moving and it barely moves, but yeah, definitely some heat and pop. Yeah. What's going on, Boxing Art? That's how the dinosaur thing is more of a comet than an asteroid. I break things a lot. I didn't break anything. Uh, yeah, or I would say you can get. I would say get them. They're great. Like I said, the only problem with mine is like you see them standing now, but I'll walk away and I hear it go boom, 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 and I know both of them have fell. I didn't get any accessory kits for them. No. Or- all right. So I did want to open this up live while I was on here. I don't know if he's here yet. I know he's, if he, I don't know if he's gonna make it or not. But so thanks to Bart at Joe Fest, he grabbed me the Blood Prince Dracula. So shout out to him. That was awesome. I appreciate him grabbing that for me since I wasn't able to make it to Joe Fest. But I was excited to get this, and I wanted to. Oops, shoot. I wanted to open it up on here and kind of see how it is. Because, like I said, I've ordered these. I have these on pre-order with Big Bad Toy Store, the regular ones. So I wanted to see how they were in hand. Joints seem pretty nice and tight. This one kind of feels. This one feels a little loose. I guess. So this looks like. Oh wow! Oops, that was my fault. I kind of. So this is glued on. I just gonna move this. Try to move this a little bit, and it popped off. So that is glued to the chest. But it looks like a set piece. But they do have bicep swivel. Oh, excuse me, not bicep swivel. The thing, the shoulder joints. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now, but it does have that. So I can, let's see, put his arms like this. See, yeah, double jointed elbows as well too. So you can have pose like that. Head looks down that far. Head position. Now the thing about this is, does this have an ab crunch on it? So it does have an ab crunch, so you can get them crunched over about that far. So for he probably won't go back that far because of the coat, but there is a peg hole in the back. Let's see. Double joint knees. rocker. Has thigh swivel. And it's drop down legs as well. I don't want to open up the coat too much because I already popped it off on one side. Let's see here. So you get a couple hands here. If I get these up right, here we go. 2 open hands. So there we go. 2 trigger hands. Kind of a vampire head. And his mouth is like, you can see his teeth. You really can't see it on this because it's translucent, but he does have his teeth showing on this. And then we open this. Looks like either a blood pool or a stand, I'm assuming. I'm not sure. And then he has a sword. And I'm sure once, if it wasn't translucent like this, it'd probably have more painted detail on it. Put this, so these are open, these are kind of like C hands here. So stuff in his hand. Shane doesn't have any fisted hands, but not bad. All right. I'm not upset. Not a bad figure. So now this makes me a little bit more, I'm not too fearful now for what I pre-ordered from Big Bad Toy Store. This makes me feel a little bit more happy and safe. Because I understand they did Santa, and I just kind of I just had some reservations because there was a lot of stuff that was going up for pre-order, and nothing that came out, nothing was actually put into, no products were put in the hands. So I feel a little bit safer already. So it's not too bad. Let's see. This is Rhapsody back to third wave paranoids. Chris says, I doubt we would get Art O'Clock tonight. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Everyone busting over these Monster Force figs. I pre-ordered them because I wanted to know what I was getting into. So that's why I would have somebody, I had Bart try to pick this up, or whoever's at Joe Fest to try to pick it up. But thank goodness Bart was able to for me. Grab this for me because I wanted to know how they felt, like what the articulation was going to be, what to kind of expect from the figure itself. Dante tells us how Drac feels in hand. I know its head swapped onto valid bodies. Like I said, it feels sturdy. Like it doesn't feel like gummy. It's a nice, good hard plastic. But it's not bad. It's not a bad. See, like Savage Crucible just knocked down everything. It's not bad. It's not a bad feel to it. Like I said, just be careful because I opened this a little bit and it came unglued here. So this is glued together. And you can kind of see a little bit of it here. I don't know how much you can see, but like right here where my thumb's at, you can see where like it's kind of glued there. So, but it feels good. I feel satisfied with it from having in hand. I want to play around with it a little bit more. I just, if it's glued like that, I hope it doesn't hinder the coat movement, which I'm sure they probably tested. So it shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. Boost up a little bit here. Actually, let's see how swapping hands is. All right, so swapping hands is not bad. Just pop it in, pop it out. Put the wrong hand in there. It'll help if I put the right hand in. And there is paint on the eyes. They're just black. A little bit. Yeah, so you can see where the eyes are. It's just black. Yeah, that does seem good. Yeah, okay, so it does have a waist swivel as well too. Yeah, so it's not bad. Yeah, so you can get some decent poses. Probably, like I said, I gotta play with a little bit more. White G says I like him a lot, but be careful when trying to swap out the head and the neck will come off. Okay, all right, so that's good now. Yeah, I kind of broke it already. Grace says unboxing. Of course, everyone is it's the first Monster Force figures in hand. They have like 4 waves of order already still. Yeah, and that was my thing. Like there's 4 waves of pre-orders, but nothing's in hand yet. He does look like a John Retrodon. I will agree with that. What's going away for GM? Art says, yeah, they went wild with pre-orders, but as BBTS, they don't charge until it ships. True. Yes, there is an ab articulation under the jacket, Greg. You're right. Yes, it is the Monster Force Dracula, Andrew. Both a Bloodpool and Stan. Yeah, I mean, it'll work great with Super Action Stuff Blood. So that's awesome. Yes, right. Don says one of those stores to keep your fancy sandwiches together. Remember the yes, yes. It kind of reminds me of that, but it's more. It has more a little bit more flair to it, as they'll say. Dag going art. Just because it's translucent doesn't mean anything. Dag, that's just horrible, horrible. Rob says he owns one. See, Andrew says I want the Forgotten King in blue, but my 3 Night Creepers hit, so I'll wait. Yeah, I was going to do the Forgotten King as well, but then I was like, I want Dracula more. Let's see, Grace. Dante's dress coat is like candy is candy shell like Hasbro's or slash McFarlane, or is it more pliable like Jada Radiant? It's pliable, just enough. So if I did want to do that, you can get away with it. Yeah, so it's pliable just enough to get by with it. Andrew says, I have one of each pre-ordered. I'm hyped for this line. I'm hyped for it too. I'm hoping I'm not disappointed when I get them in hand, but the regular figures. Swap head is tricky, then that comes off. Says White Vegeta. Grace says, Dante, do you have any super action stuff, blood effects? How does that blood compare? I do. Give me a second and grab it. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, they did post them on Payback Toy Store now, Mike. So yeah, Greg's is a tad bit darker red than Drac is. So it's not too bad. Let's see. I get the light to hit it just right. Well, that's no stop. It almost they almost look like the same color, but you can see the blood from super action stuff like a little bit more is a darker red than the translucent red itself. So they're almost close. Like the head, now I'm looking at the head's almost close to this red, but I guess it's because of the plastic that the figure's made out of. So yeah, it on street, yeah, they do look comparable, and I'm looking at more when the light's hitting it. They're almost like it's just like the plastic they're made of. It gives like when you're up close with them, it gives a little bit more of a color to it. So it's not too bad. You can probably get away with it. He's peeing, but oh my goodness, no. Don says I'm not into translucent, glow in the dark blood or color change, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer for regular figures. Yeah, I agree with you. The reason, like I said, I know you guys were saying like how Santa Claus turned out great, but I wanted to see this kind of more how this looked in person because I want to see how if these figures are going to be worth the money or should I just go ahead and cancel it. Now, having it in hand and looking at it and playing with it a little bit, I feel a little bit more safer with these figures. So, let's see. Yeah, Rob, I can't wait for the Marvel Legends Dracula too as well. That Dracula looks good. I bet these Blade Dracs sell more caskets of cruelty for Greg. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I didn't think about that. There you go. Do I have my other casket over here? No, I think I have it in the other room. But I have my other casket that I bought off Amazon. But yeah, that I felt like man, it's not a bad week to get stuff in. Uh, so yeah, this was kind of cool. The Savage Crucible was awesome. I was happy to finally get those. Keldor, I really was excited to get. Dalsim, definitely. Um, but the two I was really like wanting to see how they were, and if it was something I was going to get into deeper with was Savage Crucible and King Keldor. I think with Savage Crucible, there's certain figures I will be picking out of the line. I'm not going to get every figure, kind of like what I do with Mythic Legions. Just kind of see like which figures kind of interest me more. And if I'm like, oh, okay, this figure looks cool, like I'll grab that. And maybe some army builders. Like Wave 2 looks like it has some good figures in there. Some more like I would love to get like barbarian size figures as well. So those look decent. Let's see. Wave G says looks like the standard Wave 1 Monster Force is coming in August. Yes, it is. Yeah, I got emails saying that everything was coming in waves. Excuse me, that Wave 1 that was coming in August. Do you have the NECA Mummy sarcophagus? How's that size up for Big King? Is comparable? I don't have that sarcophagus, unfortunately. No, I don't have that one. He says I've seen some close-up photo of Iron Fist, big old head. I'm disappointed. I haven't got my set yet, so I will take a look at it and see. But there's like plenty of Iron Fist I could probably switch the head with if the colors match up. All right, so I'm going to take this one down. All right, so let's talk about some toys here. There's a lot of stuff that didn't go over yet. Or if we did go over, I can't remember if we did go over or not. Anyway, we'll go over it again. Whatever. I'm supposed to have everything. Nah, that's not how it works in my world. I wish I could have everything. I wish I had the money to buy everything. That'd be awesome. Um, can't remember if we talked about this now. They did announce Globulus. Um, sorry, Nemesis, not Globulus. Nemesis Immortal. Oh my goodness. Now, if you have been reading the GI Joe comics from Skybound, they do have uh, Immortal in there. Nemesis Immortal. So he is like a guard to Cobra Commander. But this figure looks good. I'll grab it when it goes up for pre-order. Then we have Sergeant Slaughter with his duffel bag or a sack, whatever you want to call it. Some barbells, gun, boxing gloves, hands. What we previously got in the other Sergeant Slaughter Sergeant Slaughter figure box, but just a little bit more because we get the boxing gloves that are probably used from Big Boa, the barbells that are probably used from Big Boa. Still get the hat, glasses, a whistle, but now and then the gun, but now you just get the bag as well, and it's a different paint color. So, oh, we're gonna talk about him too. John says I need him strictly to fight Sarge. Gray says Nemesis wings are strange. The wing membrane is on the entire length. I had to see it out of package to really go and talk about it a little bit more. I think I only seen the pictures of it in box. Robert will agree to disagree on that one. That's what I'll say on that. And then we have I forgot what this Stinger vehicle, which is basically kind of like the Vamp, but just a different version of it. Nothing that we haven't seen or already got before. And reuse effects from I forget what's his name. I forget the character's name now, but some reuse effects over here. So nothing really super about this, but I still ordered it. I'm a sucker. And then we got Night Force, Marauders Low Light, and Spirit, and just different colors, but basically the same figures. Scrap Iron, thank you, Wait Virginia. Yeah, Scrap Iron. Those effects are from. But same things you got with Low Light and Spirit. Nothing really new except for just color schemes. Hey, it's going to Rat Face. How you doing? And then the announcement of Legends, Strange Tales. We got a couple of wild ones here. Let's see. The box art definitely looks awesome. I love the box art on it. The box art, I think they did a great job with that. Let's see. If I could spell, help if I spell it right. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people get like their stuff like hit in their pile of loot. I know I get hit with what's his name from Joe's. I forgot who I got charged. Who's going to be charging next week on the Joe side? It's me on the from GI Joe, but I don't think they have charged me for Jinx and Night Creepers yet, and I don't think. Oh, you got for your Jinx and Night Creepers. Okay, yeah, those are the older ones. I've seen a lot of people have their Noah Hide. Seen some people getting theirs. Let's see, shop new. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So we got Brother Voodoo, a figure we've gotten twice already. This will be a third time getting them. Put some new parts on a new body mold, so that's good. And the build figure is Blackheart, so can't wait to get that figure. Definitely need a new one of him uh, in Legends form. The old one was the Toy Biz one is still great. It still holds up. But the new one, I can't wait to get that new one. It's definitely gonna be worthwhile. What's going on, Omar? How you doing? I kind of feel you with that, Robert. I feel like it could have been filled by somebody else. Like I would say, like maybe like Elsa Bloodstone. That would have been if they got a redo of that one instead of Brother Voodoo. I feel like Elsa Bloodstone would be a good spot for it instead of Brother Voodoo. We could have got him later on. That's who it was, Don Blowtorch. I think that's what I'm getting charged for next week. Don says I pass on the whole wave, maybe pick up Bloodstorm eventually to throw X-Men 97 Storm on it. Yeah. Grace says Brother Voodoo and his Sorcerer Supreme look right. Isn't that the Eye Agamotto? Yes, it is the Eye Agamotto. But I feel like this is like this. Like I said, it's a new body, so they may add some new things to it. But I like I said, I kind of agree with Robert. I wish it wasn't Brother Voodoo. I wish it was somebody new that we could have got or redone. Like I said, Elsa Bloodstone would have been a great fit. Grace says, no, sorry, Brian says, I got Nullhide and Torch 2 waiting on Doc. I need to hurry up and get the Gridiron Doc set before it sells out again. Yeah, you know, I forgot all about that. Definitely. Yeah, if you're going to get Doc, you definitely get that Gridiron Doc set. It is worthwhile. Robert says, re-release Colleen Wing instead of Voodoo. She goes crazy. She goes for crazy money. I don't think she would have fit in this wave really well. This is more of like a Strange Tales wave. If this more of like a Marvel Knights wave, then yeah, Colleen Wing I would definitely agree with you with Colleen Wing. Like a comic version of Colleen Wing would be great. I'd be down all for that. Let's see. Back button here. And then we got Damian Hellstrom, which was supposed to be part of the Engine of Vengeance HasLab last year, but now we are actually getting him in figure form, which is definitely great. I'm happy for that, that we're getting him. It's one figure that I think is popular and will sell. Dracula as well. Dracula like this. I love this look for him in the comics, and I love the way that this figure kind of turned out as well. Dracula is definitely a figure that I'm glad they decided to make. So kudos to this one. I can't wait to get my hands on this. Lilith, I know little about. I tried to research her a little bit. I have a Marvel book, but I didn't feel like going online looking for her. I wanted to see if it was in my Marvel Universe book that I had, but she wasn't there. So I had to do some research to her. So I know very little about her and what she's about. Then we do get that West Coast Avenger look of Moon Knight with the gold belt, the champion. I want to call it the gold championship belt and the gold gauntlets and the gold leg parts. And then we have Helverine, one of the not bad characters, but it's just a random Wolverine. I feel like this spot could have went to somebody else. This could have been for another Strange Tale character, like Werewolf by Night. Just saying. So we could have had Elsa Bloodstone and a Werewolf by Night. That would have been fantastic. But I will get this whole wave. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for more Damian, Dracula, Moon Knight. The others, I have high hopes for, like Lilith. Like I said, I have to know a little bit more about her. Wolverine, he's just part of like the Wolverines that I already have. And Brother Voodoo, it's nice to get an updated version of him. So if those claws, because yeah, he could be Hot Claw Wolverine. Yeah, I can give you that when Wolverine had those like heated claws. He could be Hot Claw Wolverine, Hot Claw Wolverine. Say that 10 times fast. Let's see. Let's see. Gray says EOV unlock character to release with a twist. Pinless body now. Yeah. Yeah. Brian says, I forgot my retro beachhead eels and snow serpents came in yesterday from Amazon. Nice. Omar says, no excuse to not release Mephisto now. I'm telling you, like, everybody keeps thinking you're going to get Mephisto. I'm telling you now, probably not. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Marvel Select, Mephisto's probably be the only way you're going to get Mephisto. Grace says, put that drag head on a Moreland body for a gentleman look. Yes. I didn't think about that. Yes, that may work. Depending if they have the same head peg. Yeah. Or even the Fresh Monkey one, see the Monster Force one, see if it fits. Depending on how big the head is for the body, but yeah, either one of those might work. Wifey just says she first showed up around Ghost Rider 20th anniversary, 20th issue in '90s. Yeah, see, I got to know a little bit more because I understand she may show up in Ghost Rider, but I know little to nothing about her. Rob says more false advertising. Moon Knight is Mooney. No, oh my goodness. Mara says only like 2 good figures in this wave. Which 2 figures? I'm curious. Grace says, Wolverine, I really want to know if these claws can slide into other Wolverine claws. Brian says, I would get this wave on sale. I only want a couple of figs in the bath. Yeah, so this is one that you have to watch for like the Pulse sale or like a sale on an online retailer because these will not be in stores. Grace says Wolverine claws could potentially be used for a Phoenix Wolverine custom. Definitely. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Don says weird that they used the old Wolverine body. They have better new ones. Did they use the one? You same old one? I didn't even notice. Like I said, like Wolverine was like low on my list when they were announcing these. The other ones grabbed my attention more than Wolverine. I kind of like phased out when they said that. When they said Wolverine. Omar V says Dracula for me is the best of the bunch. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Omega says I would have said the Wolverine if he was pinless. Rob says grab Wolverine drag. Gray says yep, old pin wolf body. Yeah, I mean Hellstrom, you getting Hellstrom. That he really didn't come with a whole lot. He didn't really have a whole lot to him. Dracula, yes, you have the hands, you have the sword, which is awesome. But I kind of agree with that. Like Dracula, for me, Dracula and Moon Knight are standouts for me. Also, let's go over this while we're here too. Odin went up for pre-order as well this week. Man, I say definitely have to get this one. This is a no-brainer for me. I had to get this. Another set of hands. It comes with the sword. It comes with the spear. Is it Gungar? Is that the name of the spear? I can't remember if it's Gunnar. I don't know how you pronounce it. But I know that's I think that's the name of the spear. But it comes with 2 different crowns. It comes with the ravens that we've seen with the new Thor that just came out not too long ago. But he's a big boy. He's a big boy. He is no slouch. Gungnir. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, Rob. Yeah, Gungnir. But yeah. Yeah, like to finish off your Thor collection, your Asgard collection. We'll start kind of enhance, I should say, and finish it off because there's a lot of characters we still need. We need the Warriors 4, Warriors 3, whatever. I don't know. I can't count anymore. Um, but yeah, we need the rest of the. We need a lot more. There's a lot more characters that are missing in there. But yeah, definitely, I had to get this one. Asgard. Yeah, that's what it is. Then I said I skipped on Owen. He's cool, but I don't feel like I need him in my collection. Chris says Owen does look good. Sword, Gungnir, and the Sphere and the Ravens are all existing reused. Yeah, definitely. I think I want to say the hands are too. I can't remember what figure had those same hands made as well. Hey, what's going on, Happy? How you doing? So that covers Legends. Let me see. Let's see if anything else you knock out here. So I've seen this, and I was kind of disappointed at the price of this. This is, I feel like, it's a slap in the face for Black Series collectors. So Star Wars and Black Series Rebel Trooper and Stormtrooper 2-pack, $44.99. That's ridiculous. And it says it comes with 4 accessories. I'm trying to understand what the 4 accessories are. Like, I'm looking at this and I don't see 4 accessories here. If they're counting the helmet as accessory, that's ridiculous. So the helmet would be 1, the gun, I guess, a tracker or communicator, that is 3, and then Stormtrooper's gun, that's 4. No, to me, no, that's not okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. $44.99 for this 2-pack is overpriced. I'm sorry. I understand that they may be trying to pay for a license, but for 4 accessories for $44.99 the price does not compare to what you're getting. And if you want to army build these, it's cheap. I think it was cheaper to army build the Hydra Shield 2-pack. And everybody like other, yeah, what was it the Hydra Shield 2-pack? Well, was there another? Yeah, those. Like to me, that's this is a slap. This is a true slap in the face, and I can't agree with this. If you want to do it, that's fine. I'm not going to hold you to it, but I feel like you're not getting your money's worth for this. Don says I would have gotten it if it was with two Rebel Troopers. Rob says the helmet counts as accessory, which makes no sense to me. Don says 2 guns, a helmet, and a bag of cookies or whatever that is. Yeah, I thought it was a bag of like chips or something too at first. Rob Omar says the blasters. Rob says I have a loose fleet trooper helmet comes off. Gray says Hasbro needs some army building MCU bodies. Ironheart, Asgard War Soldiers, Chitauri, Outriders, Infinity War, Thanos Army, Novas. Yeah. But how many Novas have we really seen that are worthwhile, though? That's the thing for the Novas. Don says, the way I see a single figure is $25, so they feel you're getting a deal. But you're really not. You're not getting a deal with these. Like they're saying like 4 accessories, but the 4 accessories are nothing. Like they're nothing. They're truly nothing. You're not getting you're not really getting 4 accessories. You're getting cheaped out. You're getting 2 guns, whatever it is he's holding in his hand, and a helmet. That does not equate out to 4 accessories and then equates to the price of the figure. I'm sorry. No, it doesn't even out. That's not even a good deal. I honestly feel like that's not a good deal. Megan says Black Series can crawl into a dark hole. Brian says, what Black Series say to the face? Slap. Homer, Trooper looks too much like Han Solo for some odd reason. Let's see. It looks a little bit like Han. You can tell a little bit of a difference, but still like $44.99 worth? No. Also, that's the way they see it, not the way I see it. That is very true. That's very, very much true. They see it as like, hey, you're getting to deal with this. Enjoy it. Watch the Rebel have a data card with the Death Star plans on it and gets put into R2D2. Still wouldn't equate to $44. Assuming $45. And I don't have to pay tax on it. And I still feel like that's overpriced. So they can kick on the rocks on that one. That was it for Legends and Black Series. That was my rant for Black Series. I'm sorry, I had to get that out because it was trash. Thanks to Jason who posted from Preternia. SH Monster Arts Godzilla Shimu was good. If you collect the Monster Arts and you want to have this in your Addison collection, I'd say it's decent. Looks decent. But yeah, I mean, something cool to have. And then the SDC 2024 exclusive Son Goku and Son Gohan for SHF Fig Arts. So enjoy this for the 13th Goku that's probably been put out. I don't even know. I just bum anymore like how many Gokus have been put out. Rob says, I want Hasbro to put the blaster rifles back on the Stormtroopers. That's probably not going to happen. Mega says, Black Series reasoning. We finally beat Medicare. Good Lord. Don says, I kind of want the Goku and Gohan, but the Tamashi exclusives seem like a pain to get last year. I don't know. Sorry, I wasn't there. I was going to say maybe, but I'm thinking of like New York Comic Con. Maybe. I have no idea. I have not been to SDCC ever, so couldn't even begin to tell you. Then another one is, what's this? Super Saiyan Trunks? Yeah, Super Saiyan Future Trunks. SDC exclusive. SDCC exclusive, I should say. And then Final Battle of Jiren as well. And then also 1989 Godzilla as an exclusive. So Greg, I did see the Elden Ring one. Yes, and I did see the Zelda one as well. Not bad. They don't look bad. Yeah, Dom. See, I wouldn't wait in that line. It wouldn't be me. Ryan says, I hope I finally get the Marvel Legend Retro Beast I pre-ordered last year next month. Who did you pre-order with? Also, SH is doing Naruto Shippuden Kakashi. It's a lot of exclusive from them this year. I've seen everybody really talking about these. I'm not a turtle fan. I am a turtle fan, I should say. Let me take it back. I do like the turtles, but I was not a big fan of this iteration of turtles. But these look decent. I know Kyle has talked about them on ACBA, and he talked about it last night on with Toying Around as well. So if you want to find out more, I would say those are your best go-tos to find out a little bit more about these. It's not for me, unfortunately, But if you do order all four, you get the 4 head pack. Let's just say if you get so the whole set is $220 altogether. And then we got Blackheart, and then we have John Wick Chapter 4. You can still pre-order him on Hyperlink Japan and Nin. Greg, I agree with you. Gan does look awesome. The Elden Ring turret looks great as well too. I'm not a huge fan of the 2003 Turtles, but these are awesome. Pre-order already used code Don15 for super. Golly, you got me to say that. I can't believe that. Yeah, good job, Don. Yeah, if you're gonna pre-order them, use Dom code. Huggy with, I'm not sure what this is. SH Figure Arts Sam. Complete action figure. I don't know what Sam is, so I'm not familiar with it. I have to see more, but it looks interesting. That looks interesting to me. And then we have June from the re-edit Halo Reach sniper rifle. What's it saying? Metallic painted version of the head, and this is just a standard version. It comes with one, two, three, four sets of hands. So yeah, decent. Good Smile Good Smile. Let's get say Good Smile Country. Good Smile Company. Nindroid. Ninda. Nindo Droid. Oh my goodness, Lord, I can't read anything. Then Nindo Droid Shadow the Hedgehog. Then you got the same for Marcus Phoenix of Gears of War. Syndicate Collectibles, the Howling Werewolf figure. I'm not familiar with Syndicate Collectibles. If you know what they've made, let me know because I'm not familiar with them. His name sounds familiar, but I don't know what they've made previously before. But it looks like it's just a werewolf. It says includes variant head sculpt, 7.25 inches tall, 34 points of articulation. Let's see. Or it says Sam from Hanaki Star Rail. Basically, a Kamen Rider-esque character may look and talk in male manner, but is actually a girl inside Firefly. Okay. Thank you. Syndicate showed off some stuff at SDCC last year. Don says haven't put up pre-orders for that stuff yet, though. Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Like that's where they had showed some stuff at. That's what it was. Bloodsport and True Romance. That's where I had heard of them. But also coming soon is Diablo and Nier Automata. Cover for Figma. And here you go. You got Zelda and Ganon. Ganon looks amazing. Zelda looks awesome. I can't wait to see the link. I may grab these three. Geralt of Rivia. And then a new Solid Snake, which is very interesting. And Huggy was excited about this. I keep thinking, is that you, Mirage Huggy? I can't remember. Like, I get confused out, like who's who out everywhere. But I'm not sure who Scarlett is. Scarletta? I'm not sure who she is. Scarlett, my love. All right, so that is you, Mirage. I was getting confused. I was like, is that Mirage? I think it is Mirage, but I was like, I don't know. We both the same. So you gotta say it. You gotta say Mirage. It's like we are Venom. That's it. Or we are Hucky. Or we are Mirage. But then you get the Doctor Strange from the Black Adam movie. This figure actually looks pretty good. It almost makes me want to buy this figure because Dr. Fate looks amazing. But I just hate the helmet. That's the only thing I can't stand on is the helmet. The way the helmet looks. I just hate that helmet. But the figure looks freaking amazing. Like it almost gets me want to buy it. Then you got Spider-Man No Way Home, Tom Holland figure. At this point, how many more MCU Spider-Mans are they going to do at this point? And then we got SHF Kamen Rider Tycoon Bujiu Sword. Is that how you say it? Was that what it was? Bujin Sword. It looks dope. I have to watch more Kamen Rider. Then we got the Fresh Monkey Operation Monster Force Deluxe Kilowog Night Hunter, which is the same werewolf from Foray, but in more of an army color and come with a Gatling gun and a gun belt. It comes with some new accessories on them. I was really kind of like mixed emotions on this one. I don't know if I need this, but I'll see. I'll see if this is one that I may get later on, but I may just stick with the other one that I have, original one. Pre-orders are still available on Amazon. It says July 24th is the ship date for Ghost Rider, I should say. And then SHF Vegeta Older Style Bio Clothes is going for pre-order on P Bandai on June 28th for $60. Yeah, White Mike, if you didn't get Veteran William before, definitely I say get this is the best way to get him. The figure's still amazing either way. No matter what, like which one you get, it's still amazing. I'm kind of excited for this one. This was posted in the Discord group from Jason by Spicy Side Duck. Ghost of Tsushima figure. So this looks really dope. And then the announcement for the SDCC exclusives. Once a Man Cobra Commander Randy. I used to be a mess. That's all he used to say. He's like, if you don't shut up. But yeah, this, I'll probably grab this. It looks dope. But this one I was kind of excited for. Death's Head 1, but in a retro card box. Looks awesome. One of the few Death's Heads that was featured back in the, I want to say maybe like 80s. Until Death's Head 2 came along, and then he was kind of pushed to the wayside, but more of a galactic character. I don't remember him being in too many of like the kind of Earth characters. Rob says, I want that Cobra Commander. Yeah. Don says, I want this Cobra, but I gotta see if this new buying process at SEC is gonna be a cluster. Last year was so easy. Usually if it was like the year before, I guess it's not too bad. Oh, now Mirage is awake. He was asleep during some of this stuff. The Star Wars Black Series is Darth Maul with the Sith Speeder. It will also fit in a Transformer collection. Yeah, he would fit in Transformer collection. I don't know how to feel about this. Like it's Darth Maul. It's another movie character. I'm just tired of movie, like getting a lot of these movie characters or TV characters. Some are cool, some are just like, it's like overdone. Tom said they changed the process this year. Exclusives are sold on site, and you have to reserve a time to go to the booth. Wow, that kind of bleh. That blows. But here's Death Head in his box, based off the old card art. As you can see from Cloud here, holding that card. And then you can see Death's Head here. Yeah, we talked about that trash already. And still, I guess we're going to see at SCCC what the rocks are going to. You are right, Mirage. No one's saying that for Darth Maul. I want that figure. And then we got the hybrid body Rika Takarada, if I'm saying that right, figure. I'm not sure where she's from either. But she looks dope. I like the sword. I like the gear that she has. Marvel Legends to Wayne Johnson. He's going to give his thoughts on the Marvel like he did with WCW. Look, brother. Let me tell you. It was all Vince Russo's fault. And it was Eric Bischoff's fault. They took WCW down. It's an inside job, brother. Inside job. Savage Crucible with their Wave 2. Okay, she's cosplaying as a Titler character. Okay, thank you, Mirage. So like some of these, I don't know. I don't know all of these. But Savage Crucible. She would ever wear something like that in the show. Okay. Surprise Hogan did go on the show and claim credit for killing WCW. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll never see Hogan say that. But we do have wave 2 of Savage Crucible. The all in with bonus items is $249. I don't even know what's the bonus items. Available exclusive Barbarian coin, 7 additional wave cards. Okay, so that's okay. I probably wouldn't. I probably pick up some of these, like the first Frank Frazetta uh, Warrior with ball chain. This one I do like. Nash Horn that just inherited. I do like that one, so I may grab that. Krieger the Shun looks dope. Jaeger and Who Man. So I'll probably pick up like the 3 humans. I'm not sure if I'll do the Frazetta one. Then you have the Raider pack and the Conquest pack. So get 2 Kriegers. Switch it out with this. Not bad. Let's see. WebG says one of the sleeper tables at Joe Fest has space zombies from Mars. I sent you a small link on Instagram. Yes, I did see that. I did see those on somebody's. I think it was. I don't know whose page it was. Like somebody had posted about them. They look cool. I want to see a little bit more of them before I go say, "Ooh, I'm all in." But yeah, I'll kind of wait on that and see. Don says, I want to get the Conan, the 2 humans, maybe an extra human, and armor pack. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that one. Who, man? Who? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess he's who. Who are you? Who? I really want to know. YPG says the artist for the designs did classify Serpentor along with a bunch of Marvel and the Naughty Knights. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, so yeah. Maybe grab some of these. These were I was kind of excited about. So these are turtles I may probably get. The Joy Toy ones. We got Leonardo, which looks dope. The biggest slice of pizza ever. It comes with a base, 4 katanas, a skateboard. Well, actually 2 bases, I should say. 3 sets of hands. Awesome. And then you have Raphael, my boy, the best turtle of them all. Yeah, they're small turtles, but that's fine. I don't mind that because these are these only turtles I would have in my collection. But Raphael's almost basically the same thing, but he comes with turtle communicator, a slice of pizza as well, and 4 sides and 2 and 3 sets of hands. Got Michelangelo. Oops, I skipped over. Oh, they don't say what Michelangelo comes with. That's really weird. Yeah, you could fit them inside the mechs. Well, it depends on which mechs you're talking about. Because some of the mechs take smaller figures that come with the mech itself. So if they're like the regular size, let's see. So if they're like this size, they're not going to fit in the mechs. Unfortunately, I thought these guys at their height and size would fit in the mechs, but they do not. It's smaller figures that fit in those mechs. Then we got Donatello. comes with the staff, a wrench, turtle communicator, skateboard, 3 sets of hands, and a spinning staff. Let's see, is this Mike's message? Yeah. And this is what Mike was talking about with the space zombies. They look dope. Look, they look pretty dope. Now, let me ask you all a question here. And I'm just curious to know, would you all be interested, like if somebody did like regular civilian characters, like people like you and me? Like I would say kids, kids, adults, different ethnicities, but also had in like I would say like police officers, firefighters. Would you all be interested in like figures like those? Something that's more grounded in real life, but could fit in with your legends, your other 12-inch size figures. Excuse me, not 12 inch, your 6-inch size figures. No, Johnny, I'm not talking about street humans. No, no. So the difference would be, I would think, with these, it would be. What are you talking about, Dom? I'm just asking a random question. That's all I'm asking, Dom. That's all I'm asking. Marshall says GSC basically does that with their Figma style line, but they're basically just the same teen girls and guys. So yes, so over like that. It's less street humans without the alien parts. So yes, good lord. So it's just humans. They're just people. We'll call them people. We'll call them peoples, the people's people. Uh, but you got your guy who's dressed up in a suit. You got your female who's dressed up as you got your corporate character, like your corporate people. You got your regular people. I would say you got your hoopers, dudes who have like the shorts, the sneakers on. Uh, no, I'm not having. Oh my god, lord! I'm just asking a question because I'm trying to understand like if this is something. Yes, yeah. Thank you, Mike. Wait for you. The more civilian looking characters, the majority of what I buy of Marvel Legends. So yes, so they're more civilians, like civilian look. Like you have your regular police officers, you have your firefighters, you have your SWAT, your ATF. Um, I'm trying to think of anything else. Uh, your EMTs, things like that, like actual real world people. Yes, so like that'd be good. That'd be awesome. Like skateboards, soccer moms. Yes, yes. Thank you, Kato. I appreciate it. I'm good. Uh, but yeah, what would you all be interested in something like that? And would you be happy to back it? We need 80s metal guy, early 2000s emo. Civi Legends. Almost like that, John. Yes, almost like that. I don't mind it because I really do like how it can be almost anything you want. Yes, you're thinking of a wave first. Yes, you're thinking a wave of first responders, emo dudes and emo chicks. Yeah, you could do emo dudes and emo chicks. Yeah, that's a possibility. It's just the idea of throwing out there. I just kind of want to gauge and see if it's something that people would be interested in. yeah, they definitely be world builders. Like, there's certain things I can't say because I don't know, but it'll be something that I just wanted to gauge everybody's opinion on. That's how I put it. All right, appreciate y'all. Let's see. Uh, really, Dom? Really? She's getting played out quick. She does. So from what I understand, she doesn't like the fame. She doesn't like the fame that's coming with it. But she understands it, but she's not really like for it. And that's like a thing. Like, you have to get licensing rights to that person's face, so they have to sign a contract and everything. So there's a whole lot like that. I hate the meme. Hate that meme fat. Come on, Greg. You guys put some hot clip on. Come on, Greg. Johnny says, there's a market for hot baristas. You know what? My man. So that's actually not her selling merch, Dom. That's somebody else who's selling that merch because of the viralness of that video. She's not getting any making any money off of that. So there's a person who set up merch for with her on it, and it's giving her part of that money from whatever they sell from the merch. So that's not her actually selling that merch. Probably. But I did want to talk about this as well too. We got, they're called Playcraft 112 Zombie Slim and Zombie Fatty. Simon Pegg, I forget the other guy's name. I always forget his name. But as you can see, comes with the paddle, the records, hands, beer, the PlayStation controller, and a musket. I said, well, it's a musket or a rifle? I say it's a rifle. I didn't know if anybody was like be interested in it, Mirage. I was just like, because I enjoyed the movie. So Shaun, yeah, yes. But they don't call it Shaun of the Dead. Wife of Jesus, they just call it like Zombie Slim and Zombie Fatty. But the same thing comes with Zombie Fatties, with Seven Shovel, darts, records, beer, and the PlayStation controller. And they got the lightness almost down to the T for them. But I know, like, 'cause I know if we had any Shaun of the Dead fans who would like this, who enjoy this, it's fun, momentous, some fun, momentous figures. I'm really interested in seeing how this turns out from Fury Toys, their new Legends line that is called. Because if it has all these joints and you can get it in all those poses, like that's pretty decent. The tail's very articulated, looks like as well. It looks big because in the hand, unless the hand's really small, but it looks like a big, like a, I want to say saber tooth. Yeah, it's a big boy because if a Mythic Legions can fit on top of it, yeah, that's a big cat. That's a big cat. That's a Joe Exotic cat. And last but not least, Mezco revealed their Commando Snake Eyes. Oh, they showed off the painted head the other day. Okay, I'll take a look at it and see. Uh, it showed off Commando Snake Eyes. He's up for pre-order. I'm not gonna go through all the pictures, but it comes with the head portrait, 10 interchangeable hands, a display, 3 handguns, 5 removable magazines, C4 explosive and detonator, a rifle, 2 removable rifle magazines, 4 grenades, submarine gun. Submarine. I was make sure I read that right. Submarine gun, 2 removable magazines, 2 machine guns, and 4 removable clips. Assuming magazines. Plus a walkie-talkie and 2 bicep straps, grapple hook, rope, and knife, messenger bag for grenade storage, and 5 gun blast effects. Yeah. Oh, Dom, you ordered this one? Okay. Didn't know. Mar says I didn't know about this Snake Eyes figure. Looks sick though. Yeah, it looks good. It's something I don't need. I don't. It's not something I need in my collection. Thank goodness it's not a Mezco. I got my last Actually, I forgot about that. I did get my last Mezco in. Let me grab him real quick. And it's my Robert Pattinson Batman. Something in the way. Yo, this figure's dope. I love this figure. I love this figure. Like, I'm so happy I've got this. Yeah, this one. This is it. This is it for me. The head sculpts are immaculate. There is a couple issues I have with it. Like when you try to bend them forward, it doesn't have too much of a chest articulation. It's hindered by the suit. Even with the bending legs, it still has hindrance in there too. But other than that, like I love it. He has the back grapple gun, and he has the 2 flares here. He does come with adrenaline sticks, but also what's nice about it too is his grapple gun piece. There's a piece that this hooks onto. So this piece pops off, and it hooks onto this piece, and then it shows it from grappling from his hand. Is it better than the Mafex one? Oh no, I'm gonna say no. Just because the reason why the Mafex one I think is a little bit better because of articulation wise. I like this one is good uh, for a movie figure for what it is. So I'm cool with this one. I'm good with this, but it's not better than the Mafex one. No, I'm sorry, Happy. Yeah, it's a good figure. Like you get a lot. Like I forgot how much accessories came with this figure. Uh, but the head sculpts look amazing on it. Trying to think, and I haven't put the wingsuit on him, so I'm not doing all that work. But yeah, it looks. This figure is amazing. Your Batman is still processing. Good lord! You said you sent. Hold on. Let me do something real quick here. Give me a second. Where'd you send it to? Great. You sent it to Instagram? Let's see. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. All right, that's dope. So if you want to see the painted head, it is on 5K Toys' website. Looks like it has a movable jaw on it, but it looks great painted up. Um, Other than that, that's all I got. Unless y'all got anything. Next week there will be no show due to the holiday. Um, so y'all enjoy your 4th of July. Be safe. Have a good time. Again, shout out to Bart. Thank you. And Action Pretty Skinny for getting me Dalcine and Translucent Blood Dracula. I guess that's what he called. Blood Prince Dracula, I should say. Steiner Brothers on ringside. What you got code for that too, Dom? No. Thanks, System man. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll have more news to share next week with something I'm working on. I don't want to say anything as of yet because I don't want to overpromise on anything. So we'll see how that happens, how it works out. If I want to go through with it, depends. That is true, Dom. I'm sure it is. Happy Canada Day and 4th of July. Thank you. Thank you, Rafi. James. Good Lord. I'm losing it. Rush says, I'm going to a con later. Unfortunately, can't get much because I spent money mostly on food and taxi. Rest in peace. Oh, I'm sorry. Grace says, anyone getting those con Monster Force figures, remember your Spectral or Bloody Hands can be used on their normal figures. Okay. That's good to know. I figured they probably would be. Oh, I didn't know about the next. Don says, I'm going to a con tomorrow meeting the TMT. Don says, I'm going to a con tomorrow meeting the TMT cast. And don't forget to see Dom at the New Jersey, at the Toy Con show. He will be having a booth there selling as well. So do not forget that as well. Other than that, that's all I got. I have nothing more. I don't think I have anything else to go over. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a safe weekend. Have a safe 4th of July. I will catch you all next week. Camera focus. Okay, there we go. See ya.